Streetbeefs family, what's up, y'all? Face back with you. Dropping in to talk semantics. Listen, check this out. Let me tell y'all how we judge a fight. Or excuse me, how the crowd judges a fight. Or how a fight in general is judged in Streetbeefs, in case the first 30 times I explained it, it wasn't understood. First and foremost, when a fight happens, immediately the staff huddles up right afterwards. So the ref, for example, if I'm in a corner, I can't judge. I can't have any input. So any staff that's not cornering a fighter huddles up. So that'd be the camera people who are right in the ring, the ref, other refs, etc. They all huddle up and they talk. They come to a decision. All right. If it's clear and unanimous between them, we don't go to the crowd. All right. But rarely does that happen. We almost always go to the crowd. Now, this is where it's important for y'all to hear. When we go to the crowd, we don't just ask everybody. I ask them before they get an answer. I say, did you come with either fighter? Are you buddies with either fighter? As long as the answer to both those questions are no, then I ask them who they felt won. If they answer yes, I skip over them. So to clarify, the only people allowed to give a vote on who they think won is people that didn't come with either fighter and who isn't friends with either fighter. In other words, totally unbiased people that don't give a shit about the outcome. Now, I say this and I've said this and I'll repeat this again. There's a reason why pro boxing, pro MMA, pro any fight shit doesn't have people online judge the fights. And there's a reason why they have their judges set ringside. Because there's certain stuff that can be lost in translation through a video. So in real world competition fighting, they have judges set ringside so they can have a very close, clear view of what's happening. Okay? Coincidentally, our judges and all the spectators all are ringside, so they get a real close look. So when the staff votes for something, then the crowd comes out and reaffirms that, I feel very confident it's the right decision, because that's 20, 25 people that are sitting ringside watching the fight. And it just never ceases to amaze me. I've seen this repeatedly over the years with Streetbeefs. In the yard, there'll be one decision, then it goes online and the comments just totally different. And the reason why I almost never bend to that is from what I said before. There's a reason why judges set ringside. Because, look, I've seen it. We had a couple fights in the yard over the years that, I'll give you a good example. Good example. Venom Black versus Showtime. Great example. Rest in peace to my brother Showtime. Every time I say his name, it puts a knot in my stomach. Venom Black versus Showtime. If you watch that fight live, rest my brother's soul, but it was clear that Black won the fight. It was clear. If you were in that yard, you could not dispute it. It was so clear. And listen, all of us staff, we love both those dudes. Like, you don't understand, there are celebrities in the Streetbeefs yard. So there was no bias. But when we huddled up, it was a short huddle. Everybody's like, and I'm on. It was clear. It was just clear. But because it was such a big fight, I still pulled the crowd. Same thing. There wasn't one person in the crowd that picked anybody but Venom. Right? Man, as soon as I sent it to the channel, we had folks, well, we think Showtime won. What are y'all doing? Blah, blah, blah. And it's just crazy to me. Like, I won't say it's crazy because opinions vary. It is what it is. But I'm just telling you that please understand, these fights do have a different feel and look on video than they do in person. And there's a reason why fights should be judged live. And there's a reason there was a small time period where we let YouTube make all the decisions. Now, I'm going to rewind and remind y'all of what happened back then. I got sick of it. It was like a year of people, oh, that decision's wrong. Y'all are cheating. Blah, 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 da, da, da. I said, okay. Fuck it then. I'm not declaring winners no more. Y'all decide. So we stopped declaring shit. Then everybody complained about that. Well, why aren't y'all declaring winners? That's boring. You're supposed to. But when we were doing it, y'all bitched and said we were getting it wrong. And I guess the retort would be, well, Face, we want y'all to make the decision. We just want you to get it right. We feel we are getting it right. So does the crowd, So it is what it is. I can just tell you this. For one, if anybody affiliated with us fights, we don't even get a vote. We don't get a vote. If it's anybody from Neutral Corner, we do not get to vote. That's one. Two, when the crowd is polled, it's nobody that came with either fighter. That's the procedure. Hate it or love it, is what it is. Big event coming up, man. Listen, another 50-fight event getting ready to go down. We love y'all. We appreciate you. And we will see you soon. Peace.